Is it ever at the start of a Chelsea career mode video when I have this shirt matched with slightly damp hair after I get out of the shower? I know it's a weird start, but welcome back, guys, to episode 22 of the Chelsea Lampard Legacy FIFA 20 career mode. That's a mouthful. As we go into this game against Burnley first, then we're into the transfer window. I've done a lot to the shortlist, and also I've done a couple of things off screen which you guys have told me. So straight into this episode with the calendar. And there we have it, ending the this wasn't a tough month, that was a tough month, November, ending the crowded month, let's call it, with Burnley. Then we go into Shrewsbury in the FA Cup, probably going to play that, to play a reserves team that I've actually made with the team sheets or squad sheets, which I've actually used for the first time. As then we have Watford away, I think I'm probably going to sim that. Probably going to sim or play Sheffield United as well, probably sim, and then play Arsenal at home, if we have time, of course, because hopefully there will be transfers at the start of the transfer hub. No, this is the transfer hub. I mean transfer market, you know what I mean. As here's the list, I've added a lot of players you guys can still suggest, but I've got backup keepers here, 3 old boys. Of course, I've got Ben Reid coming through, who him and Roberts, I've changed the kits and all that, I've untucked them. Give them like not attributes, but accessories and all that, boots and wrists and gloves and all that kind of stuff. We've got 3 left backs as well. Both of these being linked with Chelsea in real life. Looks like Lampard really wants a 24-year-old, 83 rated, or should I say myself, because I'm Lampard in this series. As Tonali I've added because his contract's up soon, although it doesn't show it. So I'm not really on about him as much. Holsek and Kubo, 2 good youth players. Holsek maybe for the future. Tony Kroos, Tolisso and Fabian as midfield options. Then a Cam, which I'm not too fussed about. I've got 3 here. And another right winger in Trincao because he's in the Championship. Yeah, I didn't want to leave an 80 rated in the Championship. And here we go. I've got the reserves thing as well. Same formation. As you can see, it's completely different players except from Aspie, who's going to probably come into the first team for this game against Burnley because Reece James is absolutely shattered as we need a victory here midweek at the end of 2020. And with Palace being a bit down, you know what I mean, like lower in the league, I've gone for a couple of rotations and one big one in the team with Oblak in net. Aspie, as I said, comes back in. Skriniar and Upamecano coming in for Tomori, give him a rest. With Alaba at left back. Mason Mount and N'Golo Kante supporting the big one. It's Robert starting. You'll get to see what I've done with his kit and everything in this game. And yes, he's getting the benefit of the doubt, even though we need to keep on winning. Because, of course, if you haven't seen the last episode, dropped a couple of points. With Hudson-Odoi, Timo Werner and Pulisic, although he's tired, getting the benefit of the doubt over Said Benrahma, who comes to the bench. And here we are in Lancashire on a rainy night at Turf Moor. I mean, Stoke's usually known for its rainy nights, but Burnley definitely comes a close second. Don't really recognise any of the Burnley players ever on career mode because they're just completely changed. But they're still bottom of the league, only 1 win and 5 points gathered this season. And let's have a look at the lineup. And here it is. Who's in the net for him? It's Kolar. Put 4 against him last time with Besse, Gonzalez, Long and Peters at the back. Long's the captain with Ito, Brownhill, O'Neill and Dwight McNeil through the middle. And Yarmachuk and Goohu. O'Neill and Dwight McNeil. I can't believe that. I thought I was seeing things at first. As they look like they've got James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez, or is it? I'm unsure on his name. Let's just get into this game and hopefully score more goals. And here we go. Got the ball straight away from their kickoff. Roberts to Kante. Out to Christian Pulisic, who's a bit tired, but can we get off to the best start possible? Christian Pulisic to try and curl it. Just a bit high, but that would have been a decent start indeed. And the lowest scorers against the top scorer in the league, apparently, because they've only scored 13 goals, is it, I think. As that is shocking from Burnley. I know they're a defensive team, but still, as Roberts has the ball. Oh, Werner making a beautiful run. Roberts for another assist as Timo Werner's through, and he's hit the post. Probably should have got more central. I hit it from the right too much as Hudson-Odoi picks up on it. Move's still going though into Mason Mount, who can try and hit it, but it's gone over for a penalty. And 10 minutes in, I don't know who's giving it away, but it's a definite penalty. Not going to show us the replay. Okay, that's a bit weird. Oh, we are going to get to see the replay. Who is it? It's Besse, I think, or whatever his name is. Yeah, Bisse. And yeah, penalty. Tugged at his shirt, and the top goal scorer in the league steps up. What can he do? Being told to hammer these down. Going to go bottom left, and he saved it. Never had the best of luck with penalties ever on FIFA. Oh no, Timo Werner misses. What a save from Kolar though. Here's N'Golo Kante. Burnley still backing off And can we get a goal here? Timo Werner over the top to Christian Pulisic. Need them runners into the box pronto. Pulisic cuts back in. Can he give it to Roberts? Roberts with a good move. He's got the ball in front. Oh, we could have had another goal there. To add to the one he got against Sevilla. Unlucky from him, but Timo's through anyway. And oh, what a block. Yeah, we got beat last time out. I think it was against United, but this has definitely been an instant improvement, not instant karma like we got there. And still, although we haven't got the goal, I feel it's coming. It could be here. Roberts through, and he scored. Yes, Roberts, the youth player, the new number 8 with the wrist tape or whatever it is in the untucked shirt now. Gets us a goal. Kante with the assist. No, it wasn't Kante. It was Werner who put it through. Stole Kante's assist that probably could have gone straight through to him. But I don't care. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. We have the lead in what could be a potential banana peel slip thing. And yeah, we've got the goal. However, Burnley, straight away after that, starting brightly as Upamecano puts it in. Wouldn't call it starting, actually, because for the first 30 minutes, we've dominated them as Pulisic. Can we dominate them even more? Christian Pulisic holds the ball up. Now gives it to Timo Werner. Through one-on-one. Going to pull it back. Pulisic doesn't score much, but he scored here. And a beautiful move on the counter. Christian Pulisic, after just getting in the team, because I thought he was a bit fatigued, gave him the benefit of the doubt. And he goes and repays my faith. Beautiful finish on the left foot. Fast Collard. And yeah, missed penalty doesn't come back to bite us at this point. It's 2-0. Oh, beautiful as well. 2 goal scorers who you probably wouldn't expect. Many of you probably coming to the series recently might expect Pulisic to be scoring, but he hasn't been much of a scorer. He's just a dribbler. He's got the ball again, flicks it over. The defender, well, not really flicks it over him, but he's still got the ball. Pulisic to cut out. What a save, Collard. What a save, as we're still going to put the ball in. Can we get a header? Werner moving back, and no, never any luck with corners. I think I need to take my time with them a bit more. And look at this, at the end of the first half, chance for Pulisic again, being really good. I think he scored a hat-trick, didn't he? When he came to Chelsea against Burnley, is like his first couple of goals. As Roberts, can he get there? Keep fighting, mate. And he actually eventually did win the ball back. What a player this Oscar Roberts guy's turning out to be, as Mason Mount hasn't been as involved as Roberts, who gets the ball to Werner. Werner's passed it all the way, but Roberts is still in the box. Pass it to Roberts, and he scored another. The 18-year-old youth player, in his first start in the Prem, gets 2 goals. I mean, yes, it's bottom of the league, and I am trying to force it to him. Look at that. I thought it were offside at the end when I passed it to him. I thought, I'm just trying to force it to him too much. He's going to end up making the linesman put his flag up, but no. Collard just scuttling across the goal, can't get there, and it's 3-0 away from home. I honestly don't get it. Half time, and this wonder kid is just, he's only 61 rated, and he's amazing. I don't understand, and he's half done on energy. Mason Mount's got more energy than him, and he's playing worse. I'm going to make 2 changes. I'm going to say 3 then, but no. I think it's just the 2, Benrahma and Giroud. That even rhymed. As, yeah, I'm going to give them a chance. Bit tight on Pulisic, but yeah, I think I'm going to keep him for the latter games after this one, as Hudson-Odoi gets it straight down the wing. Benrahma making a good run. Could it be an instant impact? Touch and bang, but good defending. Still putting the pressure on us. That's a back heel into Benrahma. Saeed Benrahma, keep on going. Cut back. Good cut. He's got Roberts next to him. Roberts to cut away. Can he put that through to Hudson-Odoi, who tries to hit it, but he can't steady himself enough. And that's a good ball through, is it? No, Skriniar easy. And here's Burnley, maybe the first chance for them, as Ito, probably the most lively spark, tries to play a 1-2, but Alaba's cut in there. David Alaba to give it in the middle to Roberts as well. Roberts to Giroud, now to Kante. Can we get this out wide to Hudson-Odoi? Really good football from the Blues, as Hudson-Odoi has it, cuts back, gives it to Giroud. Giroud to give it to Roberts. Good run from Mason Mount. Goes out to Benrahma though. And can we just chip that to the back post and header it in? No, we can't. But this reply from Manchester United in the last episode has been superb. As I said, I'm going to work on corners most. Probably should have controlled the player, but still almost went in. And yeah, 9 minutes to go, but I'm not going to lie, we am really happy, even though the second half's still 0-0. I have made them changes, and I feel like if Werner and Pulisic were still on, it might be 3 or more than 3-0, but I was just thinking then Hudson-Odoi getting his revenge, sliding into the keeper. That looked risky. Surely a red card if FIFA would give them, as Oscar Roberts has the ball now. Can he get a hat-trick? That is the question. Skill moves galore, but bad pass. And there's the game. Easy win for Chelsea. 3-0 with a bit of rotation in the side. You love to see it. Keep on getting those wins. As yeah, Burnley never threatened 1 shot off target, and we had 8, of course, at their net. and a penalty miss, so it could have been 4. And a chance to keep on going. Don't think we did well in the FA Cup last season. Were it Arsenal who beat us? No, Arsenal beat us this season. What am I on about? I think it was United actually. Yeah, United. We went a couple of rounds, but not as good as we expected, of course, trying to win it. And here's Shrewsbury. Time for another rotational side. And actually, I've changed my mind a bit, because of course we've still got a whole week before the Watford game, because FA Cup games are still on the weekend. They're not like midweek games. So yeah, I've kept a couple of the same boys in. With Reed in the net, he's going to be his cup keeper, unless we sign like an old boy to replace him with James, Perez, Upamecano and Maatsen. Hopefully these players are trying to prove themselves. Upamecano proving himself. Can he get ahead of Tomori? That's the question. With Bakayoko, he's to prove himself. Gallagher, definitely. And Ziyech is going to stay with Ben Rama, proving himself. Although I love Ben Rama and I don't want to let him go. Werner and Hassan, who's off out on loan to Palace, I think. So he actually might be gone by the time we sim to the game, because I think we're 2 days off. And he could leave in them 2 days. But if so, I'll move Benrahma over and I'll probably play Havertz. Ooh, and Real Madrid have put a bid in for 50 million of Upamecano. Don't worry, guys. I will delegate it. I will delegate it. That is if we want to sell him. Because this game against Shrewsbury. I know, Shrewsbury. No offense to any Shrews fans out there. But this is probably going to be the decider for if he stays or goes. If he really impresses, I'll keep him, but if he doesn't, definitely take the money, because Tomori is more than capable of keeping in his place. Yeah, he has gone, has Hassan out on loan. I see Willian in the reserves. I just forgot about him, but I'm going to play Havertz, and I'm probably going to get rid of Willian now, because of course he's left Chelsea in real life, so yeah, ship him off. And here we go, away at Salop. I know Liverpool struggled here not a couple of seasons ago, I think it was last season, when they drew 2 apiece with the first team out. But then, of course, they got the better of them back at Anfield. Hopefully it doesn't go to replay here, though, and we can get the business done against Shrewsbury. I'd like to say I know my fair share about lower league football, so I recognise a couple of names. Harry Bergendoy from Wolves, I think he is originally. Love from Sunderland, with Beckles, Pierre Williams and Goldborn, Laurent, Goss and Velo with Arias, and the Joker himself, Jason Cummings up front. Of course, Laurent actually left to go to Reading in real life. Couple of facts you might not know there from the non-league wizard. Yeah, I'm not going to take that title, but yeah, just a bit of a flex that I know a bit about non-league, just them facts that stick in the back of your head, but I've got to get them out and try and play here for a big result. And here's Upamecano. Can he find a pass inside? He can to Gallagher. Now Bakayoko, definitely got a strong enough team to get a couple of goals here as Maatsen gives it down the line. He's playing for his place as well, hasn't really impressed from the academy so far as we give it to Timo Werner. He's of course playing against Shrewsbury here, should have a field day as he goes in, goes out and tries to get a shot off, but good defending. Here's Tuame Bakayoko now, goes in the middle to Ziyech. Ziyech of course has to play well as he gives it to Gallagher. Timo Werner to cut away, they haven't really put the pressure on, still 5 at the back then, finds Ziyech. Can he cut out? No, the ball falls to, who's this? I don't know, but he scored. Who is it? It's Havertz, of course it's Havertz. And 10 minutes in, we take the lead away. You might be saying I could have simmed this game, but no. Wanted to play it as I want a couple of goals, and we're proving that way so far as we get one in 10 minutes. If you keep this up, 9-0. And here's Timo Werner. Timo Werner turns out and gives it to Havertz. Oh, almost another chance straight away. I'm getting giddy now. I really want more goals. Here's Bakayoko now. Bakayoko in the middle to Werner. Werner to try and turn out. Good feet from him. Looks for Ziyech again, but actually Shrewsbury, I'll give them credit where credit is due. They have kept us really quiet, and look, more attacks than Burnley so far as Reece James does superbly to recover. However, I want more goals. I'm giving him credit when I don't want to be. Ziyech with the ball into Timo Werner, who looks a bit tired. He does look a bit tired. He doesn't know where to go as he's give it to Ziyech though, and that's handball surely. Going to play on though. Here's Benrahma. Benrahma back to the edge of the box to Bakayoko to Kai Havertz again, and that was a good move, but good save. And yeah, probably they have upped it. Granted, because it's a big occasion for them playing Chelsea at home in the FA Cup. But still, I want more goals. As Ziyech to add to him. Can't do. And here's Timo Werner. Come on. This should be a chance here. Look at Ziyech's run. Beautiful back heel. And that's a beautiful goal. Who is it? Sam Gallagher. I will give you a lot of credit there. I think you've just earned your place. Maybe on the bench for next game. What a back heel. And I think we've decreased the chances of a comeback now. Look at this. Between two men, into the middle, and Ziyech could not miss that one. And it's 2-0 before half-time. Hopefully more in the second half, but Sam Gallagher, just take a bow. And the only time ZX scored in a while. I'm giving the youth player the benefit of the doubt, but he could have had another there if he would have kept on running. Cleared up over us to Jason Cummings, I think that is, but we've got there. And now Kai Havertz. Can we give this through the middle to Werner for one more round, his man? But good defending from Williams, Roshaw Williams, with a good block, and it's half time. 2-0, take it. Maybe there's some changes to be made, although I'd like to keep the team going. Of course, we don't need to, because we've got a break before the next game. But Roberts, how can I forget him? ZX got his goal, Roberts to come on. Oh, and excuse me, burping on camera, that is just not what we want. As what we do want is more goals. And here's Saeed Benrahma, passes it forward to Timo Werner, back to, it's actually Conor Gallagher. Oh my, I've been talking about the Blackburn one all along, haven't I? Damn it. As now it's Kai Havertz, no, it's Reece James, what am I on about? Can Conor Gallagher just score though? And he can't. So many mistakes, but the move were good. And I hope he hasn't found his level, Conor Gallagher. I hope he can improve when we go back into the Prem. Because I'll definitely give him chances with the way he's playing here. Here's Werner on the ball, going to pass it back to Conor Gallagher. Goes to pass it back to him, and that was a good pass. And here's Perez, probably done as much as Upamecano, which proves that, I mean, Upamecano hasn't really got an important role here. So maybe we do go ahead and sell him. First signing we made, making a lot of profit off of him. As Goldborn coming back from left wing back. I've got to stop him though. Shrewsbury do have these counter-attacks in them as Gallagher's on his back. But it's gone into the box and Cummings has put it in. Liverpool were 2-0 up in this fixture. And he scored 2 last time to make it 2-2. It might happen here again, and I hope it doesn't. Really good header from the Joker, as you can see, celebration, because in real life he has a tattoo of the Joker's mouth there, and he puts his hand up to it as he heads it straight past Ben Reed in net. Only thing he's had to deal with, and he hasn't done so. That's a bit shocking from the youngster. Definitely need to find him a lone move. However, can we just get an instant reply here and kill off the hopes of a comeback? Benrahma to Roberts. Conor Gallagher. Can he find the bottom corner? He can! And what a performance from Conor Gallagher this has been. Right into the bottom corner. He just picked its spot with the finesse. And I loved that goal. 100% proved he should stay here. Maybe Bakayoko. Can't be the same said for him because he hasn't been as good as this guy who's 6 ratings lower than him. It's Conor Gallagher. Look at that. Round the knee of the player coming in. Werner leaves it and it curls outwards and back in. Mwah. And here's Bakayoko. Come on, let's go out wide. We can have more here. Kai Havertz. Werner making a good run behind his defender. Can he get a header? Of course he can. Timo loves a goal, and it's 4-1. This is definitely more like it. We've just left it late. And 2 goals in 2 minutes for Chelsea. Ziggy's telling me to take Upamecano off. I will. I'll take him off and make him ready for Real Madrid bound, because he's probably just going to move, and that's a good finish from Werner. However, it could be another for them. It could be 4-2. Goss running through, but a good block in there. Can we just get the full-time whistle? I'd like it, referee, please. Although, maybe if we get the pass out to Benrahma, right, which is just a bit overcooked. However, he's kept it in, but it's not going to go any 2-1. And there we go. Full time, 4-1. I'll take that all day long. Into the next round, into the hat, or should I, whatever I should say. Oh, that game's just got on my head in with all the speaking I've done. But yes, 4-1, I'll take it. And I love this moment where you can just sit back and relax in the transfer window. Let players come, or other clubs come flooding in for your players. And just watch them all come. Look, players returning from loan as well. Who are these? It's Lavinier. I think he's that right back. Yes, he's been out a year. Russell as well. Hopefully he's grown. And Loftus-Cheek. Forgot all about Loftus-Cheek. Hopefully he can come and make an impact in the team. As Man City come in for Kante, it makes sense actually to just get rid of him when Loftus-Cheek comes in. But of course Kante's my main man and my captain when Aspie leaves. So no. Apparently we're not on a youth development track. Okay, I've just sent 3 scouts out before we started recording, as I need to go back to that offer for Upamecano and sell him, because I think his time is up here. Can we get a received offer? Here we go. Going to negotiate it though for a bit more. And can we get a new transfer fee? Maybe 56 million, just because I stopped on it. Can they offer that? Yes, they're gonna. Real Madrid, 56 million. I could have probably offered 60 thinking about it, but I'm not going to be greedy. We've already got 170 million in the bank, and of course there's players to go for now. And yes, I think he's been okay, has Alaba, but it's got to happen. It's got to happen. Ben Chilwell's probably my preferred pick, because Reguilon is a Real Madrid lad. He's got chance going at Real Madrid. He's had a good loan spell, and he's going to return to his club. But Chilwell is playing abroad, which no English players do, of course, at Napoli, which is unrealistic for him, and he's been linked with Chelsea before Reguilon, so it's the sensible option. Probably offer 30 million for him, a bit more, but we've got the money. And 30 million, come on, just accept it straight away, Napoli. 46! That's a bit much for a left back. Can we get 35? I mean, we've got the money, of course, we're going to probably get him, but I don't want to be paying that much. 40 million, come on. I mean, I will end up paying it if it just keeps coming back as that, but 40 million's reasonable for him, and they'll accept 40 million. Still a lot for a fullback, but I want Chilwell. And come on, let's wrap it up. 4 years, important role so far. No release clause will suit me to the ground, and although he's lower rated than Alaba, of course, he's a lot younger, so should get to about 86 rated if we can get his wage right. That is 62. I'll offer him what he's on now. He'll probably come back and say no, even though I've offered 63. Yeah, he wants 64. What is the point in that, Chilwell? I'll give you the bonuses. Get into the club, Ben Chilwell. And whilst I'm at it, Maatsen, I don't really rate him, so you know what? I might go in for Kakase and just pay his release clause. 10 million. He looks like he could be in for the future as well at Chelsea, so I'll negotiate it. 2 left backs at once. I don't have a problem with it. However, he wants important. If he comes back saying important, oh, get lost. Go away. Thought he'd be a really good backup there. As I take a drink, I'm going to wait for the scout report back on Tom Heaton, I think it is. Then I'll decide on a backup keeper, because that's what we need next. As we go into these games against Watford, we can sim them. And Jorginho's back. Look at the midfield options we've got now. Jorginho's back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Oh my days. And now we're approaching Watford. I'm going to have to change this training drill, aren't I? Because Hassan's left the club. As Upamecano does as well. How much do we have in the bank now after Chilwell? We've actually made profit selling Upamecano and buying Chilwell, so that's good. At least we're still on top of things. And it's going to be very hard to pick a team. Loftus-Cheek 82 rated. Gallagher, the way he played, I'm going to have to keep him on the bench. It's a struggle. Jorginho, Hudson-Odoi's dropped off. That's how good it's getting. And even Alaba, because Aspie's not leaving the bench. And Perez was on good form when he was playing. But it's so hard. Benrahma, Bakayoko, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, Hudson-Odoi and Alaba, and even Willian, but I want to get rid of Willian, are all good enough for the first team squad. And I can't pick them for the bench. But here we go. You just saw the team, so I'm not going to have to show that again. Chilwell makes his debut. As can we get the win over Watford to keep up our title challenge? We do. Only 2-1 though. And Milivojevic missed a penalty, so skin of his teeth as Werner and Ziyech get our goals, and Pussetto gets theirs. Yeah, didn't really like the look of that. I'm probably actually not going to play the Arsenal game, unfortunately. I'm going to leave that for next time, because Arsenal games are a big one. I know a lot of you guys watching are Arsenal fans, so I'll save you that one for the start of an episode, as I'll probably try and get some transfers done, a couple more, maybe some players out, as Aspie is actually considering his future. Please don't leave, mate. Approach for out of contract Tomori as well. Got to get him knuckled down. Don't want to let go of a Chelsea man in Tomori. So yeah, get his contract done right away. And here we go. It's probably going to want important. I'll offer him rotational to start off with. If he takes it, I'm pleased. But yeah, important. I'll accept it. Definitely can still grow. 23, 83 rated. And he's going to want a 5-year, is he? Because he is a Chelsea man. And yeah, he takes it. Can we disregard the release clause? We can. And now wages. I'll give him a wage increase, actually, because he's deserved it. 60k a week. How does that sound for Kayo? So he'll want 76, okay. I thought I was being generous giving him a wage increase, but he wants more. And now it's time to go and get our backup keeper. Heaton's actually 77 rated, and he's younger than Foster, you know. I was thinking Foster was the keeper, because I love Ben Foster in real life. He definitely needs to be back in the Prem now. Watford have got relegated. Foster, of course, 1 rating low and 2 years low, which is okay, but it looks like a really good signing, does Tommy? And oh, it has to be approached to sign, though. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we can approach signing, but we can do the same with Ben Foster. And I think I'm going to go for Ben Foster just because of my links with him in real life, because I love him in real life. And, of course, he's already in London with Watford. Yes, I don't have a problem with you using, what's his name, Ben Reed or Bobby Reed? I can never remember his name till the end of the season. So, if we can get Ben Foster in as a number 2, although he's taking a sporadic, it will be really decent. 1 year, of course, yes. He's probably going to retire at the end of that 1 year. Hopefully he doesn't know release clause. Don't want that, because no one's going to buy you if you're going to end your career here. And I'll give you a good wage as well, 30k, because we've got the money. You can end with a bit of a wage increase at Chelsea. Do you want that? He does. Ben Foster's on board for next year. And also, what's caught my eye here is 2 players. It's Jason Patrick. Is he going to be a good youth player? Maybe. And this Renier, 18-year-old loan listed for Madrid. Yes, he hasn't got a player face, but I'm not bothered by that. I'll have a look at him. But for now, we have to sim up to the next game, and I'm going to get training sorted after this one. No urgent rush to get training sorted. As is this an offer? No, it isn't. I hate it when he does that. Oh, and how am I even missing? Manchester United have dropped points again after beating us. They go and lose straight after. I can't be laughing at that, of course, because you know what happened last time with the karma. But that's very nice as well. Prowse gets scout. I'm probably not going to sign him. Got a bit of funds. And Aspi, Atletico Madrid. Oh, wanted him to win a trophy with us. Yes, it's less than the other 2 bids that have come in for him. But he's not playing. And it's huge wages off our backs. And it is in his native country, Spain. So I'm going to have to negotiate it. Maybe we'll let Aspi go. Is Simeone willing to pay 25? I'll go with 25 first. Maybe they just walk away. Hopefully they don't, as 25 is a decent offer in my opinion. I don't want a release clause on him. 17 million, no way. Can we get 22? 22 is reasonable. Come on. Come on, Diego. Accept that. Why do you not want to move? 20 million is the lowest I will go, even though I think it's a realistic move for Aspi. That's as low as I'm going. Can he take over Trippier? Diego Simeone's throwing a fit. Okay, Aspi can stay. And here we go. Sheffield United, who I think are in the relegation zone, so I am going to change up the team a bit as we go into this one. Anyone asking to play? Aspi. It's all about you at the moment, so I'll get this team sorted out with him in it. And here's a couple of changes. All black. Azpilicueta, Tomori, Skriniar, Chilwell, Loftus-Cheek coming in for a game. Kante, Mount, Hudson-Odoi, Werner and Pulisic. I mean, although we were happy when Ruben Loftus-Cheek came back, I actually don't really need him. So maybe, if he doesn't perform, we sell him. Of course, this is the club he's just spent a year at in Sheffield United. So yeah, I mean, he is a Chelsea lad, but he's probably the Chelsea lad that I have no problem selling if he doesn't perform. But if he scores here, it would just be amazing. Can we get the victory over Sheffield United? 4-1, Hudson-Odoi with 2, Werner with 1, Pulisic with 1, and I think that's Ashley Barnes for them. And yeah, guys, unfortunately, looking at the timer on my screen, I don't think we're going to fit in another game, as we are top of the league. Liverpool still yet to play, but I like that top of the Premier League, as Azpilicueta, I'll make his morale higher. That's only good for the team as we're going to sim to this Arsenal game. Maybe a couple more bids and hopefully Liverpool lose if they're yet to play. Please come back and say they've lost as we play them next in the FA Cup, which is a pretty bad thing. And they don't lose as well. Damn it. But unfortunately, guys, this is the end of the episode. As I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Sorry if I just gave you a heart attack with that jump scare and clap. But have a good day. Stay safe. Get suggesting some names below for some more players. I always love to read them and reply to as much as I can, which is hopefully everyone. And I will see you in the next one in a bit. Peace.